Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir.
Shall we start or so just wait for a minute? I'm not yet the host, so I need to check that whether I'm able to share this my screen. Okay, I'm not able to share my screen. So just wait for 2 minutes. I just message them. Uh, it will take 2 minutes to make me host. Okay. Everyone is here, or some people are yet to join.
Sir, actually the mass meeting is still going on, so therefore some
Okay,
people are over there.
okay. So match was from 6 to 8. Huh? Okay.
Hello, sir. This is Lakshmi.
Yes, Lakshmi. Yeah.
Sir, graded is not graded assignment also included in the score.
What? I'm
PPA 1 and PPA 2
Yeah,
are.
yeah. PPA 1, PPA 2. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I was trying to submit, but it's not showing me, sir. Finally, my score was low. Ended up was low.
Okay, good. You're saying that for grade assignment of last week, uh, which
Not graded assignment.
uh,
Not graded assignments. GRPA 2.
so those are GRPA and those are graded that programming assignments, right?
Oh, those are graded.
Yeah,
GR.
yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
PPA one is
It's a
not graded.
practice. Yeah, it is practice assignment.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay. I am confused. Thank
Uh,
you very much, sir.
yeah.
Thank you. Because of that reason, my score got reduced.
Okay.
Thank you,
So
sir.
GRPA are graded practice assignments and PPA are practice programming assignments.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, is there anyone?
Yes. 1 minute. Just okay. So shall we start? So a lot of people actually I think have joined. So we'll start with our first question in week 4.
Sir, there is a lot of disturbance behind you, sir.
Is it?
Some.
Just a minute. I'll just check. Now, is it okay or still having some problem? Hello?
Yeah, you may continue, sir.
Sir, you may continue, sir. It's all fine.
It's fine, right? Okay. So, yeah. So this is our first problem. Okay, before starting to this problem, I wanted to know if somebody wants to uh, share their code after this first problem. Just raise your hand, and then we'll discuss who are having the problems in solving the question. Okay, anybody is there or okay? Just see the first. My screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So question is accept a positive integer n as input and print the list of first n positive integers as output. Okay. I think Zainab is there, right? Zainab, I don't know, I'm pronouncing it right or not. You wanna share your screen, right? So we'll take, I'll give you 2-3 minutes to solve this question and then you can share your screen.
So I have a small question. So
Yes.
in the OPPE, will we have a compiler or anything of that sort to see if our code is working or not?
It will be there.
A compiler will be there, and
Yeah, it will
will
be
the
there only.
test results, the private test results, will also be visible? I mean, like, will the results of that be visible?
Results will be visible, I think. Whatever you are seeing here, right? See this portal, whatever you are seeing, it will be like exactly the same environment will be there, right? So how you are doing here? So if you test run, you will get like two test public test cases pass, and if you submit, you will get that private cases thing, right?
Yeah.
So the same similar thing will be there. So you can again go back and change your code accordingly and try to see if the all private cases are passed or not.
Okay.
So it will be the exactly same environment as you're seeing here or whatever you're doing in your laptop also.
Okay. Also, is there a limit to how many times we can submit? Like,
Yeah, time will be, so actually for entire assignment it will be 1.5 hour, right? So the exam time will be there. It's not like individual question will be having time. Okay.
no, actually, I was asking if there's a limit to the number of times that we can submit the code.
No, it's not like that.
It's not like that, right? Okay.
No.
Sir, sir,
Yes.
what should be the expected output? Positive integer means, for example, if we enter the 5 number, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be there.
Correct. That's it. Yeah.
0 will not start, or 1?
No, it will start from 1, right?
1. Okay.
Positive integers. So you can see, actually, if you wanted to see, maybe the cases are there, the public cases are there, right? See here, the test case one is input is 3 and the expected output should be 1, 2, 3, right? If input is 5, the expected output should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be a list of first, like whatever number you have entered, right? That many numbers of integers. It will start from 1.
Excuse me, sir. Sir,
Hello. Yeah.
sir, this is Pratibha.
Yes.
Sir, this online programming exam will be held in the next month, right, sir? The coming exam will not have a online programming exam. That's for the next.
Quiz one. Yeah, quiz one is not having, right? Quiz one is not having.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I think you guys have the calendar for it, right?
Sir, I
So-
didn't see the exam, and it's not displayed in our calendar, sir. Or
No,
is it
it's in
displayed?
the
calendar in means like here. Oh yeah,
No,
dashboard.
sir, it is not known to us.
Course
It's
introduction.
Maybe link
the
will
dashboard, sir.
Okay.
Maybe yeah. Here it's there. No general instructions.
It's in the dashboard itself.
Okay.
Okay.
So go to the dashboard.
Or both latest updates.
Okay. Thank you.
Click on the latest updates. You will find all the updates.
Okay. Just check that maybe it will. So the first question is completed, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone wants to show the answer or shall I type the question? Sorry, answer.
Shall I, sir?
Okay, what's your name?
Prabhavati.
Yes, we can. Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm sharing.
Okay, I stop sharing my screen. Just okay. So yeah. Okay, fine. Right. So can you explain the code?
Yes, sir. That is the n is the input which we are getting. It's like the
It's a number.
It will be in the string. It is converted into integer,
Right.
and then I'm giving a L as a list. I'm just
Empty list.
initializing it, and then adding one number from 1 to n plus 1. Since it is not appending from 0, the list will have to begin with 1. So the range is from 1 to n plus 1.
Hmm.
Because range also it ends with n, right? So on appending 1, 2, 3, 4 till the n number will be appended, and then printing it also.
Correct. Right. So that's correct. So anyone else having the problem in this code?
I wrote the same thing, but it's giving me the wrong answer. It says.
Can you share your screen? Prabhavati, thank you. Can you
Okay,
share this?
Yeah.
Zoom it. Double click on that line. No, not there. Your browser, right? Double click on that. Or zoom it. Yeah, zoom it from here. Go there.
Oh.
So I think it went downside, right? You have to go, yeah, right bottom, right. To your right side, go to your right side. The bottom side it will be there. Just click on that.
Disappearing. The screen is when I started sharing, the screen is disappearing.
Okay. First of all, share the screen. Then it's,
Yeah, I
now,
started sharing the screen, sir, but it's
okay. Now it's visible. Just go there and yeah. Okay. Fine.
so. Is it okay, sir?
Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, what you did, the fifth line, you wrote print 1. Actually, it should be L, right?
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think it was like fairly simple problem. I don't think anybody's having problem in solving this, right? So we'll move to the next question. So the second question is accept a sequence of words as input. Append all these words to a list in the order in which they are entered. Okay, and print this list as output. So you are given the sequence of word as input. You have to add each word into the list. Okay, and print that list as output. The first line in the input is a positive integer n that denotes the number of words in a sequence, and the next n lines will have the one word on each line. So you understood, right? This is also a simple problem, it's not a difficult one.
Yes.
Just take 2-3 minutes and try to solve it, and just let me know if you wanted to share your code. Yes, Sushil is there. You have raised hand for question, or you wanna share the screen?
Sir, actually, I just raised my hand for a previous question.
Okay.
Can we write that print directly? We can print list for range. Is it actually? I got simply I put that number, input
Okay.
integer value, and
Mhm.
just print list range, and given that range value number and plus one.
No, if it is
It's
okay for you to share the screen, we'll see your code.
actually there's one math class is going on, so I will share that.
Okay, fine.
Just joining.
Otherwise, what you do is you just
It's completely successfully. It's out of five out of five tests are passed.
okay.
It's, actually, I have read from somewhere that simply we can put that list and that range and range value. You anything you can print.
Okay.
So I will share this. Just a minute. I will share that.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Whenever you are ready, just share me.
Okay. Sir.
See,
Okay.
there
Thank you.
are different ways to solve the same problem.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, is it done? Yeah, Divansha, you have raised hand for.
Yes, sir, it is done.
Okay, so you wanna share the screen or show your code?
Yes, sir, of course.
Okay, fine. Okay. So can you please explain the code?
So firstly, I have taken an input of how many strings you have to enter.
Hmm.
And then I have made an empty list.
Hmm.
And then I have started a loop
Hmm.
for I in range n, because it will take at 0 index then till the
N.
how many numbers, yeah.
Correct.
And then I have
Taken the input.
yeah, input of the string, and then I have appended that string and then printed it.
Right. Correct. So thank you, Divansh. So you can stop sharing your screen. So anyone is having any problems in this code?
Sir, we can write directly string na, instead of str input. M is equal to.
Yeah. You can actually directly write input, only input and that bracket. That is okay. It's automatically in the string. Sorry.
I
Yeah.
use the while loop. Can I share?
Yes. You can share. Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Sanjeev.
Yes, Sanjeev. You're sharing, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's what is yeah. So yeah, zoom a little bit that code, so everybody should see what you have written. You can use that plus plus button and that stretch, two arrows are there, right?
Okay, so this one.
Yeah, and then plus.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So I took n as an input integer, then l as a list. While n is greater than or equal to 1, word is equal to input. Then I append l with this
Correct.
word.
And
Then
you have
I decrement n and print l.
Okay, correct. That also it works. So
yes.
Anyone is having any doubts in this code, or everybody understood what is this? Fine,
Sir,
right?
I want to share my screen, sir. There is a problem with.
Okay, please share. Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Who wants to share a screen? Can you please tell me your name? Pawan, huh? Okay. What is the?
Sir, it is visible, right?
It's visible. It's visible. Okay, what's the problem here? Okay, a list of. Okay, what is happening here? You see. So you are appending. So when you have taken that input, right? That l dot append input. So actually, what that input is? It is a number, the lines, right? No,
Sir,
it's
shall
a,
I print it here? Will it be making?
it will, yeah, it will make a difference. See,
Variable name and input name is the same.
Wait a minute, somebody is speaking here.
So input initialization is also
Thank
a.
you, sir.
So you understood, right? What was happening there? Because you have done that.
Right, sir. Indexing.
Yeah, not indexing. That in that inside that for loop you have added that print l. So it was printing that l that many number of times, right? So first
Right.
it is printed A, then the next appended list, the next appended list, like that. It is printed that time. Okay, fine. So shall we move ahead?
Sir,
Please.
sir, I just wanted to
Yes.
share my code, sir. There's something wrong. I can't figure out
Okay,
what.
okay. Please share. Please share. So okay, number is first. Count equals to, why you have taken that? Okay, count equals to 0. Yes, count is less than or equal to num. Okay, but okay, fine. Let's count this one. L dot append word. So how many times it will get printed then? So count you have initialized with 0, right?
Yes.
So first will be like 0 if it is less than 5, suppose. Then it will append one word. Okay. Then
So I'm just
one
taking two words as example because it's easy. If I say two,
okay.
count will, but it's taking 3 times input. If I run it
Because
in,
yeah, see, because you have initialized that count with 0, correct?
yeah.
So first of all, it will go 0,
Ha, ha, ha.
1. So you have to initialize that count with 1.
Or remove that equal to.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, basically you can remove that equal to sign, or you have to start with 1. So now we can try.
Okay, okay.
No, that count should be there, no?
Because while condition is not. The
Or,
count equal
you,
to
what you can do is count is equals to
So,
0.
but I didn't understand how count equal to 0. How when I can keep count to
Yes.
1 in the
See
first
now,
go.
now if you wrote count equal to 0, okay, we'll try to understand this code. So let's say if you this count equals to 0, then first when it will enter into that while loop, what will happen? And suppose
Okay, the first word is not taken into consideration at all.
no, it's not like that. So how many times that loop will work? So when count is 0, correct? So let's say number is equals to 2. So first of all, 0 is less than 2, less than or equal to 2 is correct. So it will run through once, right? Then your count becomes equals to 1, correct? Then 1 is less than or equal to 2, again it will like that loop will go, right? Again it will go for equals to 2. But how many words you have? Only 2, right?
Or I can just change this to count less than
Less
num.
than,
Then also it will work.
yeah, that will work. See,
And I can make this 0.
yeah, it will work. See,
Okay, got it, sir. Got it.
because
Okay.
that loop was like going through 3 times, right? It should not go for 3 times because you have only 2 words. So only that many times
Okay.
it should go.
Correct, correct. Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So shall we move towards the third question? Okay, so this is third question. Accept a sequence of comma separated integers as input and print the maximum value in the sequence as output. So you understand, right? So accept a sequence of comma separated integers as input and print the maximum value in the sequence as output. Now, one more thing to remember here is, so if number is in this kind of string, right? So you can do that L equals to num dot split with comma separated. So it will print a list. You understand the split function, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. That will be. So try to solve it. I'll give you 5 minutes to solve this.
So when we use the split function, the list will have strings inside it, right?
Yes, list will have string inside it. Correct. So you have to convert that string into integer. Okay. Divyansh and Tilaka, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, you only said. Okay, fine. So you can lower your hand now.
No, actually, I have a
Yeah,
doubt in
yeah.
that
Tell me
problem.
again.
That's
Tell
all.
me. Tell me.
No, I have tried solving it. For three of the private cases are passing, and I tried in another environment also. There, I tried all combinations. It worked. So I'm not able to make out where exactly I'm doing wrong in the
Okay.
code.
So after, like, I will give you the others to solve this, like some time to solve the problem. Then
Yeah,
we'll see,
sure.
right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay, have you guys completed the code?
Yes, sir.
So you wanna share the screen if you wanted to. Okay,
May I, sir?
what happens? Like, okay, that's okay. So I'm seeing only 4-5 of you. Others are doing this code or not? Like, because a lot of people are there. I'm not sure. Like, you guys are you guys are seeing this and solving it at least, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you guys are solving it, right? That means you are there. Okay. Okay, fine. So yeah, who wants to share the screen?
May I, sir?
Tilaka, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Tilaka, this one. You can share your screen. I'll stop sharing my screen.
Can you see my screen, sir?
Yes.
That's the code I have written.
Okay.
So I tried all the possible combinations, including negative integers, include 0. It was working fine, but only 3 of 5 private cases are passing. So where could I have done wrong?
The same.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. So what's the question? So question is,
mistake is she has taken max is equals to 0. But here
So we have -1 maybe.
it will not work for negative numbers.
But integers should accept negative numbers also, right? So this works.
Yes, sir. Actually, there will be one more condition for negative number. Yeah, as like if we will do it in ascending order or descending order, for negative it will be just opposite. Like -4 is obviously less than -1.
Yeah,
so
but when you
-1 will
compare
be the
integers,
maximum
when
number.
you compare integers, obviously -4 will be less than -1. So I'm comparing here integers only, right? So
Sir, how there is no need for a separate one for negative numbers.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Just, I'm not able to see your screen actually. That's the problem. Okay.
The screen is actually
my
visible.
No, it's visible. No, it's not a problem from your side. It's a problem from my side, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Not getting that.
Just take L max as L of 0.
L max is L of 0.
Yes.
But even then, for me, I have taken L max as L of 0 only. But still,
Okay,
only
But how should that
I will.
help? I can't understand.
Prabhat, sorry. Who was that? Tilaka, right? Can
Yeah.
you stop sharing your screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm not.
So can I share my code?
Listen. Your code is working, right, properly?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, once you share the screen, what's your name?
Krishna.
Krishna. Yeah. Share your screen, and Tilaka, then I will come to your code. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Thank you.
first of all, we'll see what's right code, and then we'll see description. Okay, how many people for them like it's not working? Tilaka, so please raise your hand so I will understand. How many of you are not working? Divyansh, Ravi, Tilaka.
Fine, 3 passed out of 5.
Okay, fine. Okay, whatever. Yeah. How many? All of you are passing or?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll see.
The private test only 3 out of 5 are correct.
Me also.
Integer of what you are taking? Okay. First integer, correct? This,
yes.
Okay, then for I in okay, please explain now. So otherwise I'll explain. You explain the code to others and then we'll see. So
First I have taken string input, and
Correct.
then I have split,
Yeah.
and then I have taken maximum as input
First.
of first element.
Correct.
And I have checked for I in L,
But-
all the elements I have checked in,
Okay.
and if if maximum is int of I, then I have stored that in maxi and I have printed maxi.
Okay, correct. Okay, it will pass. Correct. Thank you, Krishna. Please.
Sir, I have taken max as 0 and it has worked for me.
It will work actually. Max, if you have taken max as 0, so it will work. But
It's not working. I have taken
But
earlier.
if
but
if
I think
every
this is better,
yeah,
right? This is better to check for, because you have given the number of inputs, right? So
Yes.
first element of your list or whatever input you have given, so you can check against that number. It will be better, right? Every time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So why it is not working is the question.
It will work. Okay, okay. Krishna, please stop sharing your screen. We'll check.
So
Other.
if every
okay.
input is less than 0, then it would
will not
give
work.
an error, right?
Yeah. So the thing is, integers are starting from where to where? What are integers?
Minus infinity to plus
Yeah,
infinity.
correct, right? So any number between this is an integer. So if you're starting with 0, what happens to other numbers if it comes like some negative integer then, right?
Sir, anyway, we are checking the condition,
Correct.
sir.
Yeah, that is true. So but your program, your code, what it should work for everything, right?
Yes, sir.
I
It is.
understand. I understand what you're saying. If you start with 0, it's okay.
You can
Because
check
you
for
wanted
each
to.
and every number.
Sir, I think I got the issue. When you input all negative numbers, the maximum is shown as 0.
Yeah,
So in
Which
that
is
case,
not even
it
in the
fails.
input. Yeah.
Yeah. So in that case, the maximum number should be the smallest of all those negative numbers. So I
Correct.
think that's where my cases
Yeah.
were
So
failing.
if all, or let's say you have 5 numbers and all are negative, and you
Yes.
have given already 0 there, then it won't work, right? It will give you 0, and which is not there in the list.
So it's better to take a number from the list.
From the
The first integer from the list. Yeah.
and you have to compare with that number, right?
Rest
So
of the numbers.
yeah. So
Thank you, sir. I got it.
So
Can I share my? I
Yes.
passed 3 out of 5.
Yes, Sanju, yes.
Sir,
Huh.
sir, in the previous code that was shared by one person before, my code was very similar to that, but he had put it as integer, but I had not put it as integer, and still 3 out of 5 test cases were passing.
So
how is it, sir? Like, if you don't mention it as integer, on what basis it is it comparing then? That was my doubt.
Okay, that I would check. So I would see your code. Then so first of all here.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see. N is input, then L is equals to, okay, that list is splitted. Okay. So M is empty list you have created, huh?
Yes.
And you have done the sort operation on that.
Sort, then -1. Minus the maximum.
For item in L, M is equals to M plus, what is this list? You are adding that one into that M list, and you are going to sort
Yes.
it.
Yes.
You did not do that. I
Why
mean, you
did
can
he have to
directly
create a new list?
Yeah, you can directly do L dot sort, right?
Yeah.
And one more thing is how you're sorting that strings, right? You're not sorting the.
Is it string?
See, if you see that code, because L is the that is a list of strings only, right? And for each item in the string, sorry, that list, what you are doing is you are adding one more that, so it will become a list of strings only, right? Correct. So how you are sorting the strings? I'm not sure. Correct.
Not
You're understanding my point. What I'm trying to say is, because that L is a list of strings, right?
L is a list of
strings.
Yes. Yes.
Then you are looping through every item in that. So every string will be there, right? Each of the string, and you are adding that string into, and you are adding the list of the strings. Actually, you are making that list of list.
Yes.
Correct. So that M is actually the list of list, and you're sorting that list of list, and then you're printing that M of -1. I think that is a problem there.
Okay, I will correct. I will.
Yeah.
I will see myself.
try to make it into the integer first, and then
Yes.
sort it out.
Oh,
So can you check mine, sir?
Yeah. So who wants to share the screen now?
Myself, sir, I got an error.
Okay. First we'll go. Ravi, can you share your screen, and then Pawan will go. Yes, Ravi. Okay. Number is okay. So your what you done here? What you did here actually? Number is integer input, and you have splitted that.
Yes, sir.
I think that there is a mistake right here.
Yes, sir. It
While
compares
inputting,
only with the next integer, not with all.
So every time it comes with the loop, the I value will get changed and compare with the next value.
no, first
Right
place.
condition
No,
can
no.
be added, sir.
So first place, you have done that first line of code. Number is equals to integer of input. Actually, what is the input here? It's a sequence of strings, right? Right. Then you are splitted. Okay. Now it's coming as a list. Now, for I in range of length of num, right? It should not be like that. Okay. Okay, that is also fine. I think. For L of I is less than or equal to L of I plus 1. Okay, now try it. Maybe it should work. Right?
L of I is actually a string. So he needs to
Yeah,
change that to
convert.
integer.
Okay, yeah, correct. First of all, you have to make it integer, right? Right, int first. Int outside that.
I plus one will go out of range.
Huh? What is it?
I plus one will go out of range.
Who is speaking? I'm not. It's very low voice.
Yeah, right, sir.
You
I
can do
plus
it.
one will go out of range, right?
I plus 1 will be out of range. Yeah?
Yes, sir, because it is going. No, sir, I don't think so. Because it will go before len, that is len of num minus 1 only.
That's all. I think it should work, right? Let's see. We'll see. First of all, do test run. Okay, it's what is saying. G is equals to L of I plus 1. Okay. This is
Colon is not there.
Inside length function, it should be list L.
There is no colon for
if statement. Yeah. If after if statement, you at the end you have to write the colon. If statement. Yeah.
So just one question.
Yes.
Sir, it will go only for one iteration, sir. It will not compare with the other things. Like I plus 1 means only the next integer it will compare.
What I think you have to do,
But if it's not, don't check.
Don't go for the length of num. You have to go for length of L there first of all, because L anyway is a list, right? List of that many numbers. It's okay to go through that, and length of that num you have written, right? Just make it as length of L.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Who is there?
Yes, sir. Sir Divyansh.
Divyansh.
So like if we enter numbers in a list like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we sort it, then it will automatically convert it into an ascending order, right?
Sorry. Yeah, ascending order. Correct. Yeah.
Like, and if we enter any negative number, then it won't sort it like that.
No, it will sort it like that, right? So what you are saying is, like, let's say you have numbers -4, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then how it will sort? Like that only. Okay. Or maybe 0, 1, 2, 3, -4 is there. How it will sort that?
So -4, 0, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
like that.
Correct. And you have to take the last value, right? If you wanted to find the maximum.
Yeah.
Huh.
But sir, if all the numbers are negative, then it will.
Then also, so let's say -2, -3, -4, something like that, -5, something like that. Then how it will do in ascending order?
-5, -4, -3,
Yeah.
-2.
Yeah.
So then we should directly print the last one.
Last number of that sorted list.
After sorting it, but
Yeah.
it is not passing the test case.
How is it?
Like if we try over here,
okay,
then it is not passing all the test cases.
We'll check. I think it should pass. Just let me do something.
Sir, in this actually, when he's doing Li plus 1, it goes out of range. I think the error should be out of range. If he scrolls down a little.
Please help them, right? Help
Index
him.
out of range. So the
line 4.
Yes.
Okay, help him doing the right code. I'm just trying.
So you have to go scroll up, please.
Go to line 4. Actually.
Yeah, for I, you put length L -1, range length L -1, up. For I in range, length L, outside the bracket. No, not there. Outside that
length
bracket.
of L -1.
Yes. Because you're going to compare to the next number, so it will go out of range for when it compares the fourth line. No, it will go out of range. Now it will work. 1 has passed.
1 by 2.
Yeah, actually, it is not comparing the whole list. No? See, one thing, it is comparing only with the next integer. Next one. It is not going to the last. So some while loop should be included for it to complete to the full list.
If it's not greater than won't come, and the next loop it will check.
Is that the maximum has to be updated compared with everything else?
Yes, maximum has to be updated. Then
but in this case, it is just comparing the next to next.
Yes, next, and it is ending up with 20.
Okay.
The comparison is happening only between the numbers which are next to each other, not with the maximum with all the numbers.
Correct. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. So you have to, what you have to do is you have to initialize with some number first. So the second line, after second line, right? Press enter. Take some variable name, some max or something like that. Yeah. Don't max, it won't work. I think that is inbuilt function. Something like that. MAXM, something like that. MAXM. It should be L of first, like L of 0.
Int of.
Yes. Int of L of 0. So who was asking me that that thing, right? The sorted one. It should work actually.
Sir, it is not working. Sir.
Yeah, we'll see.
Should I share the screen?
Yeah, after this, right? I will finish with them and then we'll see your code.
Sir, after this myself.
Okay. Just we'll see. Yeah, 1 minute. So what you have to compare is if that mx, right? That mx should be less than the next number, right? So remove that int L of I, make it as that mx.
So instead of initializing mx, we can just use the g, which he is going to, or is going to be printed in the last.
G you are saying?
Is
you can, correct. G also you can use, correct. That also it will work. Yeah.
For me, sir.
So try. What's your name? I'm sorry.
Now the range has to be changed. It has to be length of L, because you'll be comparing with Li, not Li plus 1.
So Ravi, what you can do is you just try it out. Until then, we'll see the others code. Please stop sharing your screen. Yeah. Who was next? Pawan, huh?
Shall I share, sir?
Hmm.
Similar to previous code, sir, it is.
No. Who wants to share your screen? Like somebody said no.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, myself, sir.
Please tell me your name. No,
Divyansh, sir.
Pawan Kumar, sir.
Okay. Pawan Kumar will see, and then we'll see for that sorted one. So Divyansh is having the problem with sorted list. You're saying, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll see.
This is the same thing, right?
Yeah, same thing, sir, but I'm unable to solve it.
Okay, this is K is length of L. Okay, you need not to initialize that K. You can actually have that length of L there for I in length of L. So for I in that fourth line, you can directly go for len of L.
No, sir, range of L. Len of L.
For I in range.
Of len of L.
So if integer of L of
M
I
is equal to int Li. M is equal to int Li. That is a mistake, line 6.
Already M is into the.
No, that's yeah. M equals to yes. 6. If this is correct.
Sir, in line 5 there is an error.
What's the error there? Pawan, please show your. What's the problem? Correct, right? If enter.
Yeah, sir, both are integers only. I'm comparing both.
Yeah, correct. Now just check.
Shall I check it again?
Yeah, check it. Yeah, please. Now it's working, right?
Oh, great, sir. Thank you.
So, Divyansh, right? Yeah. Divyansh, can you share your screen?
Sir, this is the code.
So one thing is you have taken string as input. Num is str of input. Why? It's already in. Okay, that input is already string. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think what happened is you did L dot sort ahead itself, right? So all those numbers are in strings, right?
Yes, sir.
So how can you compare those strings? Just give me.
Like, sir, it was running fine when I was inputting like one positive number, like you can see over here. And then when I put all the numbers as negative, then it is showing an error. Like it is printing something, but it is not printing the right answer.
One minute, I will check first. See, the problem is if you are when you did that num dot split, right? So what is that num dot split? If you split it with that comma separated thing, it's a list of numbers, right?
Yes, sir.
But all are strings, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if all are strings, so they can't be sorted, right? If they are in string.
So can we typecast it over here only?
So,
No,
how can you do that? You can't do, right? So you have to first of all you have to go through that list, and then you have to, you have to
need
go
a
through that
follow for
list.
that.
And then you have to make it as a integer every number, and then you can sort it out. Then I think it's so. What you have to do here is, so before that you did that L equals to num dot split, right? You have to make one for loop there. So can you try there?
Over here, sir.
After that, after the second line.
Yes, sir.
Try for a for loop for I in L, not range okay, yeah, length of L. It's okay.
Range.
Hmm?
For I in range, length of L, it's fine. That will work. Length of L,
Colon.
colon, yeah. Now what you have to do is, okay, you have to, I think, make one empty list first.
L of I. No, sir. L of I is
Yeah, that is also, that will work, right?
yes, sir. L of I is equal to int of L of I.
Fine. Yeah, that will also work. Int of then that
Okay.
length, that L got sorted out. Now if you can run that code, I think it should work. Try it now.
Yes.
Oh, that print LFI, I think that also you should be out of the for loop, right?
Yes.
No, sir. Sir, actually, I am checking only the last case when I equals to x minus 1. So
You can
it will only print the last one.
You can directly use L dot sort, and after that you can just
Sir, or print L of minus 1 is
minus 1. Yeah, it
That's
will
what.
give you the final
Okay,
item.
okay.
So
Fine.
you can use it list
Last for loop is unnecessary.
slicing of that list. The last one, right?
It is now working, sir.
Yeah. Now you can stop sharing screen. Okay, others. That's it, right? For others, there is no problem, correct?
no problem.
Okay, fine. Shall we go to the next question then?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So this is the question. So here the prefix code will be introduced. What you have to do is a list L of words is already given to you as a part of the prefix word. Print the longest word in the list. If there are multiple words with the same maximum length, print the one which appears at the rightmost end of the list. Okay. So you understand what you have to do, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
you have given the list of words. There are some list of words are there, and what you have to do is you have to print the longest word in the list. And if there are multiple words with the same list are same length are there, then you have to uh, write most of the most of the word of the list. So basically you have to prepare a new list if the same multiple words with the same maximum length are there. You have to choose the last word of that list. So just take 5 minutes to solve this and then we'll discuss.
भाई क्या दिमाग लगा दिया यार, कितने छोटे में कर दिया यार, सब लोग चुपचाप कर रहे हैं.
So Divyansh, please, like, so if you are speaking to someone else, right, and if you're using abusive words, it's not fine here. So just be careful about these things, okay? Or if you are speaking to someone else, please be muted. It's not for Divyansh, but for everyone else. Yes, Prabhavati.
Sir, I've completed, sir.
Okay, wait for 2-3 minutes because let others do that and we'll see. So you wanna show your code, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Wait for 2-3 minutes and then we'll show. Okay. So I think you guys have completed code. So Prabhavati, can you share the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll stop sharing my screen. So okay, if you guys are still doing, just let me know. Okay, if somebody wants to do before so showing the solution, just let me know. We'll take some time to do that. Okay, Prabhavati, you can share the screen.
Yes. That is the same thing which we did last time also.
Correct. So okay, what's the difference between the last time and this
But
time?
actually, last time we had to initialize that L and all, and this time we are just equal to sign is being used so that the words of equal length is also taken into consideration.
Okay, so can you tell everyone that the logic what you used here?
Yes, sir. The max of length is assigned to the first in the string, sir. And then I'm going from the range of 0 to L to the length of L, that is the length of this list. And then I'm comparing it with the length of the maximum one, that is the first element. I'm just checking with the length. If it is more, then I'm assigning that to L of I. Max of length is L of I.
Okay,
And
but with this all the private keys are
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And by default, the last one is coming. When it is comparing it with the identical ones, identical length,
one, correct.
then the one which is coming
Next
at the last one is taken as
Next one.
max of length
Correct,
because of that equal to sign.
Correct. Greater
But
than.
here 0 is not required, no, sir. 0 additionally we have added. Range
Yeah?
of length.
Yeah. It's not 0 is not required. Yeah, you can directly have that because it's there, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So you can have that length of it. That is fine.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu.
Sir, just 1 minute. Can you
yeah.
please, sir? How is it, sir? Max of length. We're supposed to print the word with this code. How the word gets printed, sir? I'm
L
not
of I
able.
is the word
Okay.
which has been assigned, right?
So what is in the second line? What is that? Max len equal to L of 0, right? So max len is some variable name is there. What is that L of 0?
The first element.
Sir,
First element.
Sir, but we're supposed to count the number of letters in the first element, sir.
That is length
No.
is there, right? If condition.
No, just a minute. Who was talking? I'm sorry.
Sir, this is Pratibha.
Yeah, Pratibha. So what we have to do is we have to print the word with the maximum number of letters in the word, right? Suppose there are
Correct.
five words are there.
Huh.
Let's say Mayur, Pratibha, Prabhavati, Divyansh, and let's say Saurabh. All there are 5 words, right? So in that list, so L is that list of these words, right?
Correct.
Now, what is my L of 0 in this list?
Okay. L of 0 will be the first name and
first
length.
name. Yeah, correct. So that L of 0 will be, let's say I have started with Mayur, so that is my name. So that is my first name is Mayur. Okay. So in that list, so it is max len is Mayur.
Okay.
So
Sir,
max len is Mayur.
I think that max len is kind of misleading. So maybe
Yeah.
longest
So
letter
you can
word or
say
something.
you can say that max word or something.
Long word or something.
Max
Longest
word or something. Yeah, long word, something like that.
So that length
max,
is actually misleading. That's why she got
that
it.
variable name is misleading.
So no, what I couldn't understand is, like the moment you say L0, will it automatically count the number of letters in the first word? How?
No, that is Mayur only. So that max len equal to L of 0 means Mayur. Suppose my list is Mayur, Pratibha, Prabhavati, Saurabh, and
Okay, in the for loop again, she has compared length of
length
L
of L.
of I. Okay.
So that's a variable which stores the first word, first string, not the length. So max len is misleading there.
Word should have been
It's the word. It's the word, not the length.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you, Prabhavati. You can now stop sharing this. So anyone is having any problem in this question, solving this question or something? Because see, what I'm seeing is that there are 90 plus participants will always be there, and only 5-6 people will be talking. So others, I don't know if they are able to solve it by themselves or what. I don't understand. So everybody is solving, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So whenever you have problems in understanding or something, just let me know.
So can we check the previous question, please, if you have time, or shall we go
Yeah,
ahead?
yeah, you can. So, can you share your screen?
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Can you see that, sir?
Now it's dark, but maybe it will. This one.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see that, sir?
Yes, I'm able to see. I'm just going through that code. So L is number of split for I in range L of I is equals to. Why you use integer of L of L? So that
What
fourth
is
line I don't
L of
understand. What is this?
Yes.
And what is capital L there? You haven't started with any L, right? The fourth line. The fourth line. What is this?
This I is the range of the length.
Hmm. Okay, okay. This is the previous problem, right? Okay. I'm sorry. I was thinking about this. Okay. But still, that L was not there. Okay. What you are doing here? Number is
L of
string.
I.
L of I, right?
Yes. L of I.
So you do it now. If L of I is equals to integer,
L of I.
L of I again you have to write L of I, right? Not capital, small L, no.
Sorry.
No.
No colon.
Okay, and then what is the
There is no colon, sir.
colon is? I don't understand. Okay, can you tell me the logic that fourth line? What do you want to do here?
Fourth one, sir.
Fourth line, yeah.
Since I is in the range of length of L, sir. Since
You wanted to
I.
convert every I into integer, right?
Yeah.
So that colon is not required. That is not any condition, right? Or any loop is there. So that is not required, correct? Now what you have did is you have converted that every element in the list into integer, right? Now next what you have to do is, so that's it, right? That means definitely it is already so everything in the list is converted into integer. So that fifth line is not needed now, right? The same is there. Fifth line is same.
Yeah.
Okay, you can remove that. Now your L become now the list of integers, right? So
Yeah.
list of integers. Then you can sort it. You have sorted that list. Now next what you have done, you have taken x as some variable with length of L. Fine. It's okay. You can explicitly do that x equals to length of L, or you can do it in what? You can do it in that for loop, inside the for loop itself, right? For I in range,
The
length of
print
L.
has to go inside a loop, sir.
Yeah, will come. So explicitly, first of all, okay, that print statement will come later. That sixth line, right?
Yeah.
You can do it that separately, or no need of any new variable, right? You need not to store any length. You can directly use there.
The X, no, do not
Yeah,
bring
you can remove that x, and you can, instead of x in that for loop, you can just write directly length of L. Correct. Yeah, you can do length of L.
Yeah.
So no, length of that bracket. One more. And if I is equal to len of L of -1, you can do, right? So what exact.
No, X should go out now.
No, X is not needed now, right?
Now we don't have an X, right? We just
We need to bring it here, sir. For I in the range of length of L.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you just stop sharing your screen just for a moment and just again share it? No issues, no issues. Yeah. Now you can share it.
Right?
Yes, please share it. Yeah.
Can you see my screen now, sir?
1 minute. I think it's loading this. So for I in LF5 equals to this. Okay. What next we have to do is the question was what? To find the maximum value. So what now you have to do?
To find the maximum value, sir.
To find the maximum. What now you are looping through all everything, right?
Yeah.
So you can actually initialize that. So already you sorted the list, right? But I don't think it's needed now, right? That if you already sorted that list, the whatever L of -1 is there, that is your maximum value. Correct? You should not have that for loop again.
Which one, sir?
So that for loop you can cancel. The 6th line you can delete it. It's not needed. In that 8th line you can do the print L of -1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what that sort function did for you, it is already sorted. That means it makes that ascending order, right?
Correct.
Now in that ascending order of that list, the last element of that list, it will always be, it is definitely a maximum number, right?
Correct.
So L of -1, what is that? That is maximum number in the list. So that sort function, right, it already did the work for that extra for loop. It's not needed for now. You need not to have that for loop again. This
Can I make it
I think this will work. Just right.
Automatic get logged off, sir.
Okay. Right, maybe that will work. Okay. So until that point, sir,
if it is a problem, I'll come back to individual, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, fine. It's not. I think it will work.
Sir, may I ask one question, sir?
From
week 1, PT 1.5.
Week 1, huh? So
Yeah.
Week 1,
1.5.
we'll see it at the end, like 10 o'clock. So until 10 o'clock, I will take these questions and then we'll see.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the okay. What's your name? I just let me know. What was your name? Sorry. Mayank, what do you want?
Hello, sir. Can you check my code PPA4?
Okay, PPA4. Is there any problem?
Yeah, sir. It's showing some error. Out of 5, 2 cases were passed.
Okay, please show it. So before, okay, I will check for this PPA4. Until that point of time, others please go and try to solve the PPA5 question. Okay.
Are you able to see?
Yes.
Yes.
So L is input. Word is a string. Okay, what's the question? Can you show me the question? Okay, you have to print the longest word in the list, right? So word is a string. Can you tell me the logic? So first line is you have given the list of words, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now why you initialize that variable called word?
So we want to store words.
Okay. So word is equals to empty string you are done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then how can it will be replaced with any other word? Like I don't. So for I in range length of L, okay, let's see.
This actually worked for me though. I also initialized the an empty string
A
in
string
the
with it. Okay.
yeah.
So okay, what's happening here is for I in range length of L,
Equal
okay,
to, greater than equal to.
greater than equal to should be there. So if length of L of I is greater than or equal to, you have to do, because whenever there are same number of, so what the length of the word is, if it is same, then it should be equal. Yeah, now it will work. Correct. Okay, now we can stop sharing this. So I'm going to share my screen for the fifth question. So fifth question is accept a space separated. Okay, now be careful with this. Okay, accept a space separated sequence of positive real numbers as input. It's not comma separated, it's only space separated. Convert each element of the sequence into the greatest integer less than or equal to it. Convert each element of the sequence into the greatest integer less than or equal to it. Okay, print the sequence of integers as output with a comma between consecutive integers. Just take 2-3 minutes and just let me know once you're finished. So you are understanding the problem, right? What's the problem here? So what is the input here? Can you tell me?
It can be floats because it's a real number.
Ah,
It can have decimal points also.
yes. So it can be like 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.5 like that.
Yes.
And what you have to do is you have to convert it into the integer less than or equal to it. Suppose it's 2.1. So what should be your output? 2. Right. If it is 3.1, then what should be output?
3.
And what is if it is 3.9 then?
4.
Correct?
It's 3, right?
It's 3. That's
It's
what.
3.
See, because you have to print it as less than or equal to it. So if it's 3.0, then
3. Then again
but
3.
yeah, so 3.9 or 3.8, whatever it is, it should be like lower number. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so anyone wants to share a screen if it is completed? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, anyone wants to share a screen?
So I've done it, sir.
Okay, yeah, probably. Please share it.
Yes, sir. IPA4 nothing.
I think it's 5. I think you are in wrong week. Week 4 you have to go. Huh. This one, yeah. Can you please explain the logic?
Sir, actually N is the input, which is the string which is separated with space. And then L is the empty list, which is initialized, and then it is storing the split of that input with the space.
So that empty list, I think you need not to record. Right? You can write in. Okay. It will actually create, if you use the split function, right? It will give you the list directly.
Oh, in this here it's sorry, N dot split.
No, that is okay. N of input is okay. So that second line, right? You can actually don't need to have the empty list. You can just remove it because that N dot.
Straight away write N dot split.
The third line is okay. So yeah,
Okay, fine.
no, third line is fine.
Okay.
So you understand, right?
Yes,
So
sir. Yes.
because split function already is giving you the list, so no need to initialize any list. Now,
For I in range of length of L, first I'm converting that into float because it will be in string.
All right. Okay.
And then from float, then it is converted into integer.
Right.
Because when I did straight away into integer, it was not getting converted.
Yeah,
That's
correct.
why
It
went
won't
into float and then integer.
Correct. It is not going to get.
Thank you.
Yes, and then same printing technique only. Like till the last one, I have to append the comma, and for the last number, I need not print with a comma.
Correct. Okay. So, understood, right, everyone? Anyone having a problem in this question? Okay, have you guys completed the code first of all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone is completed? At least 4-5 voices should be there. Otherwise, I wouldn't understand. Okay.
Oh, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't understand why we converted into float.
So, okay. So, when that list is there, right? When you have done the splitting there, so that list is become what? What is that list?
String consisting of elements of string. Yeah.
Strings, right? So, and those strings are what? Like strings inside some numbers are there, which are real numbers. So that 2.3 or 2.4 is there. So first of all, you have to convert the string into a float. Correct?
Because they're real numbers, not integers.
Yeah, they are real numbers. That's why. Yeah. So first of all, you have to convert them into float. Now, if you do that integer operation on that float, so it will automatically give you that lower side of that number, right?
Integer.
So whatever, yeah. So whatever integer is there. So if you put that int of 2.8 also, it will give you 2. So that's why we did there. Now then the next part of it is, you understood, right? What is the next part of it? Okay. Maybe okay. I'll try once more. Like maybe I'll ask someone.
Sir, I have a question. In this, aren't we finding the floor of these numbers? Because the greatest integer less than that. So if, we're finding the floor. Can't we do it by dividing by that floor division? Can we do that? No.
I think it's possible, but since we can already convert it into an integer, there's no need for that. Okay, I think he's offline or something.
Yeah, it's like it.
Oh, sorry guys, I was not there. Like for
Yeah.
somebody. Yeah, sorry. Somebody was saying something. I'm sorry.
Sir, I was
That doubt.
asking
Huh.
in line number 5, we
Okay.
found int just to find the greatest integer less than, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, correct.
So shouldn't we be doing the floor division?
You can do that also. So that
Because if
also works.
the number is say 0.4, something we saw I think in week 1, if it's something like 0.4, then I think the value would be -1, not 0.
No, you
This
wanted
would
to
give
do
you
that floor only or floor division. So there is a difference actually. There is
floor
no.
division. So, aren't we supposed to find the floor?
We are going to find the floor, right? So what does that int directly do is, if your number is like, let's say 2.4,
Yes.
okay, and if you apply int over there, what will print? What is the output there?
It will take 2.
2. If it is 2.8, then what it will take?
2. It will take 2. But then, sir, if it's supposing 0.4, then it will not give you the right one.
Why? It will give, no? Have you tried it? So okay, we'll try it. Just take 0.4.
Negative 0.4, supposing.
Okay, minus 0.4. Okay, fine. What it will give?
Actually,
0.
I checked right now, and it will give. I mean, if I checked with minus 2.4, and it's giving me -2, which is not actually the, the minimum integer.
It will be should be -3.
It should be -3, but it's giving me -2.
Okay, so
I think we faced this, I think, in week 1 or 2 also.
But in the question, it's given that the
but
inputs are positive.
positive real numbers as an input, right?
Yeah, it's given in the question.
Okay, because it's positive, that's why it's
Yeah, that's why it's okay.
Correct.
But if we had it been negative, then this would not work, right?
That should not work, correct?
Yeah.
Then you have to use that
if condition and then change it.
condition. Yeah.
Sorry, the if and the.
So actually, you can try it. So it's not that. You can use the condition there, right? If my numbers are, you can actually make it as binary problem. Then if this number is greater than 0, you can directly use int. If it is not, if it is less than 0, what you can do? Whatever integer number will be given to you, -1.
Yes.
It will work, right? You can have any kind of logic. It's okay. So what my logic is, let's say if number is greater than or equal to 0, I can use this piece of code, right? Whatever written here it is. And else what I can do is, if that because you know what, -2.4, what it gives? -2. So I can directly do -1 there. It will give -3, correct?
Yes, sir.
So everywhere I will add -1 there.
Yes.
That will work, right? You can do anything. Like if you want it, if you have any logic, you can use it.
Also, we can use floor function as well.
Floor function directly, yeah. That definitely work, because that floor function
Yes,
itself.
sir. For negative as well, it will work.
It
Sir.
will work, yeah. Floor function, it is only for that, so.
Yes, sir.
It will work, yeah. But I don't think a lot of people here they don't know about floor function. But
So you have told about floor function in previous classes.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think it's actually mentioned in the lecture videos.
Okay, yeah.
But importing map is actually mentioned. So I don't think there's many functions in there, but
yeah, a lot of functions are there, but yeah.
I mean, any popular ones. So
floor, I think floor, then
Sir, can I share the code? I have used a floor function.
Yes, Krishna. Yeah. So,
thank you, sir.
So actually, see, if you in Python, right? Actually, a lot of inbuilt functions are there. You can explore. You can go. But it's very difficult to remember a lot of function actually. But these are the floor, ceil. I think this max, minimum, then sort. These are I think very popular functions, right? You can use them. explore those actually. And if you don't remember also, you can write a code actually. Because those functions also they are made, they are there because they have written the code inside it. Yeah, Krishna, you are showing me screen. What's this? You're showing something else, Krishna.
Yes, I'm showing. So is my screen visible?
Yes, yes.
So why? Yes.
Okay. Can you tell the logic so everyone will understand that? So okay, first of all, that floor function what we are talking about, it has to be imported from math library. Okay, just
Okay,
like
math.
import random was there, here it's import math. Okay, yes, Krishna, please explain.
But for to use floor function, I first I imported from math, and I have taken input, and then I have taken an empty list, and then for I in A, I have appended that all the elements, making it a floor of float. Sorry, I have make that float into a floor, and then for I in this len of B, if length is equal to last element, then I have printed it, else I have printed element and comma.
I is equals to length of summa. Okay, fine. Yeah, you can do it reverse also. Okay, fine. Yeah, this will work. Okay, thanks, Krishna. So others also, you can go and explore this math library and the floor function from there. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Krishna. So we'll move to the next question. Okay. Question number 6, right? Okay. So accept a sequence of comma separated words as input and reverse the sequence and print it as output. Okay. So basically it's a list of comma separated words, and what you have to print is print the list of words which are from other side. So let's say A, B, C, D is there. What you have to print is D, C, B, A. That's a thing. So you can do as this also, or you can do in another way. So I'll just give you 2-3 minutes, and just let me know who wants to share this. Okay, is it done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone wants to show?
Yes, sir.
Who wants to show? Code.
This is Alex. May I
Yeah,
share?
Alex. Yeah, yes, Alex. Please.
600.
So yes, I need to stop this.
This one, right?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, Alex.
Okay, before we go into this, I think it's better to read the question once more. So we accept a sequence of comma separated words as input, and we reverse the sequence and print its output. Like if we take 1, 2, 3, it should be printed as 3, 2, 1.
Correct.
So first I input a string and split it with the commas and stored it in a variable called L. And I initialized a variable, an empty string called string. So what I did is I checked the length of the list L, and I iterated from 0 to that length. And for the variable string, I added a comma and then the value of L comma I, and then the string, which in this case is the empty string. In this case, every word will be added to the front with the comma, and when it comes out of the loop, the last term will just be added to the front.
Okay. So others understand, right? What happened here?
It's a little bit difficult, but yeah.
No, it's not. So it's like you went with the logic, correct? So what he has done is he has started some with the empty string. Then what until, so let's say there is a L, right? So the length of the L is, let's say, 5. So what you have to do is until that 5 minus 4, the before that last number, what you have to do is what he has added every string or every word with comma ahead of it, right? And the last word he has added at the end. So it will be like from the front, and you are adding all the words in the descending order, I can say, not descending order, the reverse order. So I don't, like, if anyone is having a problem here, so we can just.
Could this have been done if supposing we had taken range length of L instead of -1 and not having line number 7, it wouldn't work?
So what will happen there? So that comma and
comma will
there would be an extra comma.
Yeah, in the front actually.
So that's why that last.
Yeah, I mean you can do it with length of L, but you would also have to include an if else statement.
Extra
if else statement.
If a statement within that loop. I think for Theta, I have done that in the previous thing.
Yeah, same code you can use actually. The if and else one. So same thing is there actually. So
Sir, instead of like this, I use
Can I share my code?
print of
Yes.
Can I stop share?
Yes. Thanks.
Sir, actually, instead of going that way, I used print of -I.
That is also okay. That is okay. So what you have done here? Slicing. Okay. The second line, can you explain like what slicing you have done there?
Sir, I have stored in a reverse order.
Already?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then?
So that slicing. And then when I have checked for I in range is 0 to lane A, and if it's last element, then I have printed it, and else I have inserted comma between them and printed the payload.
Second line, how it is actually.
Just stores the thing in reverse actually.
Second line.
Yes, through this string slicing, we can store the element in reverse order.
So you guys know about slicing, right? Everyone knows about slicing or not? Is it there in weeks?
Yes, sir.
It was in the first week.
That's what. So that A equals to A of that syntax, right? What does it does? It will go from the last word to the first word. So it will actually reverse the order of that entire list of things. And then what he has done is, because since we have splitted with comma separated thing, you have to add comma in between every word, right? So that has been done inside that for loop. Correct? Okay. Any other? So somebody has done any different way or something like that, apart from these two ways?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay.
Reverse function.
Can you show the screen? Okay, can you explain this? Mohammed, can you explain this? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's visible actually. Mohammed, is visible, but we are not able to hear your voice.
Hello.
Yes. It's audible. Yes.
Yes, sir. So here I have input the string and it simultaneously split it. And here I have run the loop in reverse order and printed it.
Okay. Just like others, I don't think they are familiar with this inside what you have written, right? Just tell them like what you have done. So what is that length of k minus 1, 0 and minus 1 does there?
So this I have done to run the loop in reverse order. So it will run from the last element to the 0th element, first element.
And with that step size. Third one is
Yes,
step
sir.
size, right? So others who don't know that thing, so what he has done is, suppose k is, let's say, 5. Okay. So not k is 5, the length of k is, let's say, 5. So 5 minus 4. So until the last word. So from that range to the 0 with step size minus 1. That means so let's say there is a list of L with 5 words, right? So that loop will start with the 4th word, then it will come to 3rd, then it will come to the 2nd, and then it will come to the 1 and 0. Correct? Minus 1 is the step size, so it's in the reverse order actually. And what he has done is, then he has added that comma at the end of every word. And okay, then what you have done is printed k of 0.
Last element you have printed at the end.
Okay. We don't require the list, huh?
No,
Yeah,
sir.
but
No,
we don't
sir.
need
Okay,
the comma
we
at
need
the end.
only okay, fine. Then it's fine. Then it will work.
Actually, that for loop will run only till the last, but the before
Yeah,
element.
correct. When the last, like, let's say there are
the
fourth
element
until
before the
fourth.
last element. No,
Correct.
it's 0. So 0 is not included. So that is printed in the end.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Right. Okay, fine. That's nice. Okay, so
Sir, actually, I have done like a for loop with a straight without that step as -1 from 0 to len, and then print list of -I.
list of minus I. That will also work. Correct. That will also work. It's not a problem. So same thing you have done, right? Basically. Whatever he
Basically,
has
yes,
done.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Instead of putting that step and all.
Steps. Yeah. Correct. Correct. That's what. Okay, we'll see the last problem of today, and then I think somebody asked me the question from week 1, right? We'll see that one, and then we'll finish. So this is question 7. Here
Sir,
we
I
have
have a question,
introduced.
sir, also.
What's your name?
Sir, my name is Bishwajit, sir.
Okay. In which problem?
Sir, regarding week 3, sir. Graded
Okay.
assignment.
Okay, we'll see. So, grade assignment week 3 is still it's on or it's done? The deadline. I'm not sure.
Tomorrow is the last day.
Okay.
11:59.
So I should not explain the code, right? That's what
No, no. So I have done the code, sir.
Ah.
I wanted to show it to you, sir, that code.
But if I say it's correct or wrong, then what will
Actually,
happen?
sir, my test
Okay,
case
we'll
is
see.
passing. Test case is passing, sir. 3 out of 3. But in when I submit it, it is showing 4 out of 5, sir.
There might be some problem. Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay,
I'm sorry. So this we have introduced a suffix code block here, and okay, the question is accept a square matrix as input and store it in a variable named matrix. Okay, the first line of input will be n, that is number of rows in the matrix, and each of the next line n lines will be a sequence of n space separated integers. So okay, what is the output you have to do is it is already given, so you have to print that matrix there. That's it. So just take 2-3 minutes and just let me know once you have finished the code. We'll discuss that and we'll see one problem from week 1 and this grade assignment problem. We'll see what's the problem.
Sir, I have a doubt in last question, sir. I didn't solve it. Shall I share it?
The previous one, question number 6, huh?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, yeah, I'll stop sharing my screen. Please share it. Okay.
Giving like print L of -1. It's giving not
List of data is not callable. Huh? Okay, just a minute. Okay, the print L of -1 you have done, right? It should not be in the bracket, that parenthesis, right? It should be in the square bracket, correct?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. You can stop sharing your screen. Somebody has completed the code, this 6th one. Oh, sorry, 7th one. 7th question. Just let me know once you're finished, and we'll see the solution. Okay, is it done? Anybody solved
Yes,
the
sir.
question? Okay, you wanna share the screen? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please share the screen. Yeah. Yeah. Zoom it a little bit and just explain it. Yeah, Mohammed, please explain it.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
So here I have input the what an integer, the matrix, what is
Number of rows and columns.
yes, sir, number of rows and
Number of
column
rows.
of matrix. Yes, sir. And here I have split the every rows into and store in form of array in matrix. And here I have changed every element in from string to integer type. And there I have printed the matrix.
Okay. So, you guys understand, right?
Sir, I didn't understand line number 2.
Line number 2. Yeah. Okay. So he has done that. Okay.
Just comprehension.
Split up first.
Yeah. Please, can you do it like separately? It's okay. You've done the list comprehension, right? And done. So, Mohammed, can you just make it like in 2-3 lines? That second line.
So
Okay.
how should I do it? How should I go for it?
Okay. So. So first of all, you have to do that for I in range and right separately. Okay, create some one empty list first of all. L equals to some empty list, right? Then that for loop inside your done, right? Or actually you can create that L equals to matrix actually. So your list name was matrix. So L in second line that L equals to empty list, right? Second line. So you can make it as matrix equal to empty list. This. Then the third line for I in range n, okay, in that the next like you have to enter right that. Okay, then that second line also is not needed. That if you are going to do like this second line you can remove actually.
Like this?
It's not needed.
Sir, but in this case, won't matrix be overwritten by the second line? I mean, as
yes.
Okay, I need to check now. Now, until this, what you have done until third line for I in range n, that many number of lines, you have added everything in that list, right? Correct?
Shouldn't it be matrix plus input is split? Matrix is equals to matrix plus in square brackets input dot split.
Yes. Yeah. Then it will become a matrix, right?
Yes. And then we should.
Then inside split
same.
Inside split, if there is nothing specified, will it take it as a space?
Yes, it will take, right? If nothing is specified. Actually, in that, so first line of input was number of rows, right? And the second input is those are the list actually, correct?
Okay.
Yes.
Now for I in range length of the matrix. Okay, that matrix has become, it's what is that? It's a list of lists, right?
Mm.
List of
Yes.
lists. So in that list of lists, so how many number of list of lists are there? It will printed as length of that matrix. Now in for k in range n, ik is int matrix. I think it should work right now.
Probably, most probably, yes.
It should work. Yeah.
It should
Sashi,
work.
can you try?
Yes.
Can you try? Okay.
This happens very
Yeah,
frequently
yeah.
at work.
Okay.
Next time when this happens, you just have to press the back button. Otherwise, you may have to type the entire thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you.
Okay. Oh, it's there.
Yes,
right?
I
Yeah.
have typed.
Saved. Okay. Right.
Yes.
Oh, still okay. You have to.
The old one, sir.
Yeah, this is older one. Yeah,
So it is
colon
fine.
No, for after for loop it should be colon and space.
Yes.
That has to now that has to. Close it. Close this one. Right? It will directly work. No?
Okay.
Yeah, this
Yes,
is
sir.
working. It's working.
It's fine.
Okay, understand, right?
Yes, sir, this one is fine.
The previous one also
Should I
fine,
stop sharing?
but I think we haven't discussed about the list comprehensions. So that comprehension type of things. Right? That's
Inside the split one format.
right. Okay, yeah, you can stop. No, yeah. Thanks for sharing your screen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so can you? Who asked me the question that from week one? Who wants to ask the question from week one? Is it there? If not, then who wants to ask that week 3 grade assignment question? Okay, both of them
Sir,
are
it's
left.
me. Sir, it's me, sir.
Vishwajit.
Sir,
Vishwajit, yes.
Can I? I mean, I'm sharing it
Yeah,
with you.
please share the screen. Yeah.
Like
No,
I'm
it's
not
okay.
sharing you. I'm sending you the direct message, the code, sir.
But how? Okay, I need to check then that question number.
Message, sir, in message box. Can you see it, sir?
No.
Hello? Hello, Mayur, sir?
Can you put it in the chat box again, sir? It is not visible.
I think he has sent it privately because it's a graded assignment. So
Thanks, sir.
Hello?
What is the question number?
Question number 2.
In week 3, is it?
ये बढ़िया रहेगा तब वो काम तो बहुत ढेर बचका भी बच गया
sir.
Is it printing the prime numbers? Is it printing the prime numbers?
Sir, are you here?
I don't think he is, dude. He hasn't come back yet. So Bishwajit, is your test cases all working okay?
Yeah, all the
Private test cases, I mean, the public test cases are okay.
Yeah, public test cases are okay, but when I'm just submitted, it is showing like 5 out of 5, not showing it is 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Is that GRPF 2?
Yeah.
The prime number one, right?
Yeah, prime number 1. Because in input, if you type 8, expected output it should be 2. Mine showing 2 and 4. Others completed graded assignment, right?
Yes.
I don't know if we can discuss here.